Okay, so I've decided on animating maybe this one, but I need to get rid of some things. I'm going to copy this onto a new artboard. Edit, copy, make a new artboard. And I know I need it to be 200 by 150, but again, I'm going to have that be in pixels. I'm going to make it 600 by 450. One artboard, horizontal's good, and paste. So this is all in one layer, and I want to get rid of, I want to make these all on separate layers so I can animate them. So first off, this is separate. I need to put it on a separate layer. I'm going to make a new layer, drag it up, and I'm going to put made on its own layer as well. And now it's just this. I think I won't be doing anything with this, but also I want to get rid of this hole in the middle. That compound path, which thought was, oh yeah, that's going to work, but perhaps not. So what I'm going to do is zoom into it. I'm on that layer right now, and I'm going to take the blob brush tool and just fill that in. Being careful to make it work right. Now, let's see. I hope that's the same color because, so when I select it now, it's all part of it. And there we go. So it makes it all one shape. So I don't need that. It's going to be too hard to see, and I don't know that I want to do anything with that. Scale this up. And so this is, I think, going to need to be on top, and it's going to rotate. La 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 la. So that's it. That'll work there. Maybe I would make this a different color that would somehow work with those. Okay, so these are on separate layers, all ready to go. I'm not really filling this whole space. I could go a little larger with everything. Scale up by holding the Option and Shift down to keep it all proportionate. It also kind of looks like it could be maybe a little bit wider. Now, this isn't scaling text because that's kind of not text anymore. I could track this out a little bit by, let's say, 50, even 100 maybe. And I think I should make it a little bit smaller. So character, and maybe out to 100, handmade. So I want space in between. It's going to be small. It's going to be moving, and I don't want a whole bunch of distractions. All right, so this looks okay, ready to go. I'm going to export it as, because I need to make my animation in Photoshop. So I'm going to export it as Photoshop document. Artboards, I don't have artboards. I just have the one. I'll keep it medium, right layers, okay, and where'd that go? It is, it's untitled. Let me see. File, export as. I'm putting it in a place here. So this is going to be logo for animation. And there we go. Now that's ready. I'm not going to save that right now. You may want it at a certain point, your original Illustrator document. So my new logo for animation should be sitting here, and then I can open it in Photoshop. And what it does is it, created it so that it's wherever there was something, because Illustrator doesn't have any kind of actual thing that takes up pixels in the background. I have to make a background. And so I'm going to go ahead and get this so it's Ugh. There we go. Here's my layers. I'm going to make a new layer. I've got to decide on what color I want to make that background. So I'm thinking that it's going to be maybe on the orange side. Option delete to do the background. And I think that I need the canvas size to be just a bit bigger. So this is pretty big because Illustrator, I said to go ahead and export it at 150 pixels per inch. So what I might do is take all this and Command T to scale that down on top of it and hold the Option key down. So I do it from the center and I'll accept that. Okay, now I want to, basically what I want to do is just rotate this. So I need to create a video timeline. Same thing, it's probably 5 seconds long at 30 frames per second. If I just take this and rotate it, Command T, and move the anchor point so it rotates this way first, and then accept that, and then duplicate that image, and this is where it might get tricky because you have to have that anchor point in the same spot or else it's going to look a little odd. This could work. Let me see. So if I like that, then what I might do is take that, both of those, duplicate them, and I can end my animation here and play that. And I probably want something else in there, but that would be enough. File, export, save for web, and then save as an animated GIF. What I forgot to do here is image size and make this what I want it to be, 200 pixels by, well, I guess 173 would be okay. And then go ahead and export it.